Whatever you are, be a good one. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? Folks are usually about as happy as they make their minds up to be. America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. My best friend is a person who will give me a book I have not read. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. Always bear in mind that your resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. I will prepare, and someday my chance will come. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Character is like a tree, and reputation its shadow. The shadow is what we think it is, and the tree is the real thing. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. Tact, the ability to describe others as they see themselves. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. I've always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorn bushes have roses. I like to see a man proud of the place in which he lives. Let not him who is houseless pull down the house of another. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. Every man's happiness is his own responsibility. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new after all. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion. The dogmas of the quiet past are inadequate to the stormy present. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. I am nothing, but truth is everything. The people will save their government if the government itself will allow them. Stand with anybody that stands right. It is better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. I claim not to have controlled events, but confess plainly that events have controlled me. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. I'm in favor of animal rights as well as human rights. That is the way of a whole human being. Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail. You have to do your own growing. no matter how tall your grandfather was. That some achieve great success is proof to all that others can achieve it as well. I distrust the wisdom, if not the sincerity, of friends who would hold my hands while my enemies stab me. I never had a policy. I have just tried to do my very best each and every day. Labor is prior to and independent of capital. Capital is only the fruit of labor. A house divided against itself cannot stand. Those who write clearly have readers. Those who write obscurely have commentators. Let the people know the facts, and the country will be safe. I don't know who my grandfather was. I'm much more concerned to know what his grandson will be. If there is anything that a man can do well, I say let him do it. Give him a chance. As our case is new, so we must think anew and act anew. I hope to stand firm enough to not go backward, and yet not go forward fast enough to wreck the country's cause. Property is the fruit of labor. Property is desirable. It is a positive good in the world. It is difficult to make a man miserable while he feels he is worthy of himself. All that I am, what or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. He has a right to criticize those who have a heart to help. Upon the subject of education, I can only say that I view it as the most important subject, which we as a people may be engaged in. Important principles may and must be inflexible. What is conservatism? Is it not adherence to the old and tried against the new and untried? Human action can be modified to some extent, but human nature cannot be changed. If slavery is not wrong, nothing is wrong. Marriage is neither heaven nor hell. It is simply purgatory. No man is good enough to govern another man without the other's consent. I care not for a man's religion, whose dog and cat are not the better for it. You cannot help men permanently by doing for them what they could and should do for themselves. If I were two-faced, would I be wearing this one? The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. Don't interfere with anything in the Constitution. That must be maintained, for it is the only safeguard of our liberties. I have stepped out upon this platform that I may see you and that you may see me, and in the arrangement I have the better of the bargain. When the conduct of men is designed to be influenced, persuasion, kind, unassuming persuasion, should ever be adopted. That some should be rich shows that others may become rich, and hence is just encouragement to industry and enterprise. I'm not concerned that you have fallen. I'm concerned that you arise. I do not expect the union to be dissolved. I do not expect the house to fall, but I do expect it will cease to be divided. I know not how to aid you, save in the assurance of one of honest friendship. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. I am for those means which will give the greatest good to the greatest number. Our defense is in the preservation of the spirit, which prizes liberty as the heritage of all men, in all lands, everywhere. The people themselves, and not their servants, can safely reverse their own deliberate decisions.